Good afternoon, Cecilia. This is the uh, the first or second recording for of interviews for World Speech Day 2025. We've got a fantastic array of events lined up for World Speech Day 2025, our 10th anniversary year, and I'm sure that one of the highlights again this year is going to be from Sierra Leone. They've had some really remarkable events over the past few years. So I'm really looking forward to talking to Cecilia from the Anti-Glossophobia organization in Sierra Leone, who's one of the mainstays of that organization and also for organizing the World Speech Day event. So good afternoon, Cecilia, and tell me a little bit about anti-glossophobia in Sierra Leone, how your organization works, and what you do to help people.
Thank you very much, Simon Gibson, for the opportunity to speak about our academy here in Sierra Leone. The Anti-Glossophobia Academy was born out of the idea to ensure that every young person in Sierra Leone be able to articulate, express themselves, and contribute to societal discourse. So, idea was born out of high school literary and debating society, wherein the three founding members, myself, Augustine Martinez, who is the original owner of the idea, and Victor Mambu came together after high school as friends from different schools who used to participate in debating and other forms. So we came together to change the narratives because back then only students or English language only for art students, and those in the sciences and commercials would ignore it totally. And so we wanted to change that narrative because we realized that public speaking is a necessity for everyone, is to master, notwithstanding your field or wherever or whatever field of profession you find yourself in. So we came together and formed the organization. We started as a community-based organization, and we started going to various senior secondary schools, link up with their L&DS presidents, and then we staged training for pupils in different types of public speaking, debating, poetry, storytelling, a whole lot. That for years, and then we expanded to universities. We went through all the three top universities in Sierra Leone, the Fabi College, IPAM, yes, and we went through and trained university students. After that, we realized that the idea was rich and the society was accepting the idea. They saw the importance of public speaking um, and boarding registered as a company, wherein we're operating as an academy with a board, executive, and general membership. And the idea entirely is to have a school for public speaking, an academy where someone can come and enroll to learn public speaking, wherein we develop a curriculum, different courses in mastering the act of public speaking. You come and learn, and then we certify you. So, but then we've been challenged over the past years. So, what we do, we just organize periodic trainings for various university students, school pupils, and young people in general, those into businesses. We teach them how they can use public speaking in their various fields to open doors for themselves, to sell out their potentials, and as well to tell our unique story as Sierra Leoneans. So over the past years, we've held several trainings. We have Project 100 Plus, public speaking training. We have several training opportunities that we do. Now we even do one-on-one training sessions wherein somebody can just call the Anti-Phobia Academy and book a session with us. Sometimes it can span through a month or more than that, as the case may be, what you can afford. And then we assign a personal coach to you where you offer one-on-one coaching platform, practical and theoretical trainings. And then after which you get your certificate, so give them tasks to do. And so over the past 3 years, we started commemorating World Speech Day in the last 3 years. So our first event, we couldn't have you, so we did it. And the second year, to God be the glory, we were able to reach out to you, and you came through. We have been used to organizing several World Speech Day events wherein we recognize the power of speeches to change society. We call out different topics and diverse opinions from different sets of people to come and share their ideas for a better Sierra Leone and the world at large. So yes, this year is not an exception. We're also looking forward to stage World Speech Day events like never before in Sierra Leone. We're aiming to expand our reach. Then last year, we're aiming to have collaborative and inclusive public speaking, world speaking events, world speech day events, for example, including people from other districts. In the past years, we've only been having people from Freetown. So this year, we really want to ensure that we invite people from the 16 districts in Sierra Leone to be a part of this, to bring their own ideas on board. And let's celebrate World Speech Day because this is a huge one. 10 years is not 10 days. So we really want to go hard on it.
Wonderful. It's very exciting that you're going to be reaching out basically to all 16 provinces. So you're going to be reaching out to the whole country to involve speakers from all the different provinces. Is that right?
Yes, exactly so.
So you're going to get a huge range, and they're going to be talking about ideas for a better Sierra Leone. Is that your overall theme?
Yes, that's what we want to do. So it could be from any field, ideas for a better sale when it comes to innovation, when it comes to climate change, when it comes to educational sector, different sectors. We're going to include corruption. Every facet of people will bring in to bring out their ideas for a better Sierra Leone.
And now that you've been doing it a couple of years, Cecilia, what reaction do people have? What do they think of World Speech Day? Is there a positive reaction among your speakers? Do they value the opportunity?
Yes, very well. So we've been getting really good comments about World Speech Day. First of all, the Anti-Glossophobia Academy is the first organization to ever stage a World Speech Day event. Before now, people in Sierra Leone do not know that there is a particular day set aside for speeches. So we did our research and found out that all over the world people are celebrating this day, and we decided to start something. And I think we've made progress. People appreciate it because now people know about World Speech Day. Because before the actual World Speech Day, we would go to TV shows, radio interviews, and as well as newspaper interviews, just to sell out the day even before the World Speech Day to talk about the importance, why we need to celebrate speeches, why everyone needs to be a public speaker, and all. So I feel we've grown a lot because now people are aware about World Speech Day, and we saw last year that other organizations are now coming up to commemorate the day, which means we've been able to raise awareness on World Speech Day in Sierra Leone, and now people are commemorating it. So we don't have a problem that people are staging events similar to us. We feel it is growth, it is enlarging or expanding the idea of World Speech Day. So we're hoping that this year more and more organizations would look up to celebrating World Speech Day. And we've also had organizations now who pay more attention on public speaking. So I think it's a good thing that we've had good comments about it. Even our last year event, World Speech Day, was the talk of the town because a lot of people reach out to us. It was a new idea. Sierra Leoneans are not used to having a cocktail event where people stand and just in a relaxing manner and listen to various speakers from different backgrounds. So it was really something new to them. They also had an opportunity to network aside from listening to good speeches that inspired them and changed their narratives about.
Well, from what I know and what you've told me about your events, I'm just full of admiration for not only what you've been able to do with World Speech Day events, but actually, probably more importantly, what you're doing ongoing with anti-glossophobia, the academy, and your plan. So, Could you just end with just sort of give me some ideas for your ambitions for the academy and for public speaking in Sierra Leone?
Thank you very much. That's a very good academy. Um, we're looking forward to having a formal academy for public speaking. In other countries, there are courses offered for public speaking where people enroll and learn public speaking formally and get certified. We don't have it here in Sierra Leone. Should someone want to specify in public speaking, we don't have a school that someone can go get enrolled and get certified. We only train people based on our experiences. So for the academy, I'm really passionate and looking forward to having an opportunity wherein our members would go out of the country or even do online to learn public speaking, to go through a formal learning system for public speaking and get certified, get graduated as a public speaking coach. And then we can start a formal academy here. Then we can be able to get accreditation from Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education or Tertiary Education to operate as an academy and teach public speaking to everyone, because really our desire is to ensure that every young person be able to articulate, be able to discuss meaningful conversations. Gone are the days when leadership are just for the older folks. We want to be included, we want to be involved into governmental processes. And the only way we can do that is when we are able to dialogue, is when we're able to engage in constructive discussions. So we realize that public speaking is a way of life and not a mere incident. It is not for selected few. It is an art that everyone should master. So we look for that. Thank you.
Well, Cecilia, bravo. I can't think of another better word, but bravo for all you are doing and all that the Anti-Glossophobia Academy is doing. I'm I'm so in awe of all your achievements, and I'm just looking forward to World Speech Day itself and ongoing to following you and following your many successes, I'm sure. So thank you very much for doing this interview now, and thank you very much indeed.
So much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.